Connecting, okay, so that says I'm connected there. You're showing live, but I got no video. There we go, I got video. Look at that. Okay. I think now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Now pop out chat we wanted because...
Alright, where do my screenshots go?
So I wanted this because I need to do something with it. What is it I need to do with that to get the chat to work?
You motherfucker, don't have...
Are you gonna crash when I do this? Okay. Docs. YouTube chat. But it's not disabled because I need to do something. Scenes, sources.
Oh, I never actually took it. You have to click to take it. Okay, perfect.
It has something to do with docs. I know now. So I don't really need to see this. Okay. Alright. I'm going to do this. I'm still... This is a test. Looks like there's no viewers anyway. So no worries. But... I try to sort my tech for tomorrow. Okay. Now, does this... Oh, no, you're not going to do that? Okay. Come on. Is there any info on the stream? Okay. It does say test. I just can't seem to get my thing to work. Or transfer my chat over to here. Also, how do I refresh this? Stats. I have the YouTube dashboard. Are you supposed to be this here? So I feel like there was something I had to do with this as well before. Settings. Appearance stream output to hotkeys. No. Okay. And if I modify this, why aren't you letting me get updated info? Server settings, I put the same. What the hell did I have to do with that? Okay, I guess we're gonna go to YouTube while we do this. So I'm just gonna turn this. I see I'm actually doing something. Connect. Connect YouTube chat to OBS. Go to your live stream, click on YouTube. Click the three dots in the corner of the chat box, right? Pop out chat, which I got. Okay, add a new browser source.
God damn it.
Sources. Well, where do I do that? Add a new browser source? Well, it's not letting me do that. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Right. Okay. Live stream. Pop out chat. Copy. Off. Apply. So if we apply that, I still don't have a chat. Okay, and what about my YouTube dashboard? Is that just this? YouTube live dashboard.
How does such an improvement you turn it, and then there's always a door, right?
Okay. What is going on? Okay. Oh, look at that. All right. I've got chat again, and I have... Oops. Okay. YouTube Live Studio. I need to figure a different one for that, because it's not supposed to be quite that big, I don't think. Because the goal is to see everything. Okay. Oh my god. I did not expect anyone to jump into this. Hey guys, whoever's still in the chat, can you just let me know, can you actually hear me? I've got a functional VU meter, but I want to make sure. But yes, Onyx Fiero, it would be nice if this worked better. And, oh, Fuzzy. Steve, you're so good to me, my man. Perfect. Thanks, fellas. Basically, I am getting tuned up so I can jump on tomorrow. Solving tech, obviously, this stuff. It's been months since I've streamed. So, I got the dashboard working, which may not be so much of an issue. Chat, so I can see Twitch. No one's watching me on Twitch. And YouTube. So that's good. One of the issues I'm having is this camera. So I usually shoot with my old iPhone 14. And when I tested this last week, it worked on OBS. Now it's not. So I switched to my 16? 15? I don't know, whatever the newest one is. Plug and play works right away. So I can't figure out the why the 14 didn't want to work when it did before. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've got a backup. So these things are working, and I can basically reset to this. See how things are looking in there. There we go. Because once I get working, top down POV, we'll call it here. Okay, so I'd say bear with me, fellas, but there's really nothing to see here. This is just, like I said, I'm kind of dicking around trying to get this to work, because there is a setting in here to be able to get this to just give me my data instead of the whole pop-out window. But fucked if I can remember what it is. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. We're, I think we're in pretty good shape here. Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, because I got this window over here. Yeah, this is both. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, believe me, my man. My feelings on iPhone are changing with every new model I get. And the problem is I don't love there's just something about the Android I don't love. There's a smoothness to iOS, but it just, their products just kind of keep getting more and more meh. So we'll see what happens with time. Pardon me. We'll see what the future brings. I'm especially irritated with TELUS because my signal, I can be in the center of Ottawa and you have one bar and barely be able to make a phone call. But hey, you know what? Since people are here, let's talk a little bit. Here's what I got. What's going on right now? So this is all from the Y-Wing, which is in the queue. I had, where are we here? So the kit supplied part. So I've already kind of done a quick assembly on this. The kit supplied The kit supplied part is not open. I mean, it's hollow from the back, but and I don't want to buy a green strawberry set or a paragraphic set if they make one because I don't need all the other stuff. This is so small the cockpit doesn't matter. Some of the other bullshit they put on doesn't matter. So I've had Sophie at Rose Models make me a completely new piece. This is designed to fit a 5mm SMD. I'm still sorting out my printing because the base, the base keeps cut out cockeyed. Anyway, so now I'll be able to light the engines in the Y-Wing and make them nice and bright. The A-Wing was good. It was nice and even. But I want that blown out intensity that you saw in Star Wars and Return of the Jedi, not later CGI stuff. But that overblown look. So I'm running some more prints on these, just trying different supports to see if I can get it to work. And I just designed, but I haven't printed yet, so if you're not familiar, Bandai comes with a spot for the rod, or an insert if you don't use the base as a base, I guess. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So they send a little plug. So what I've done is I've went into Tinkercad just before I started this test stream, and this is the one I made for the A-Wing, to match the look of the base.
I don't need so many.
So the
Or maybe just having that many pieces is perfect.
the one for the Y-Wing will have a hole where the center one is, and I'll be able to do a 3mm rod and run lighting. Oh, bedtime. I don't know, Fuzzy. It's been hasn't been a super hard day. I've been throwing together that Enterprise I sent you the pictures of. And like I said, that's a super quick one. I'm literally throwing it together and putting the decals on it. And some basic detailing. I just need it for prototyping what I want to do. But yeah, no, it hasn't been a particularly hard day. Just, I don't know, suddenly hit me while I'm talking to y'all folks who jumped in while I dick around on this, trying to make it work. But, yeah, okay, so, but this is what I'm going to be working on tomorrow, is the new Aishima, not the Back to the Future DeLorean, just the just the base DeLorean, because this is kind of the first step in something that I want to do. And I can just basically, same thing, just kind of throw it together. And I got all my pieces together. And what I learned from my stream last time is I need to, I basically need to prepare ahead of time. Because of, I mean, sure, you all know the process of model making. It's a lot of stop and go, stop and paint, stop and wait, stop and paint, stop and wait, sand, or apply filler, wait for it to dry, sand, paint, wait for it to dry. So what I've done is I've actually prepped as much as I could. Luckily, it's only a few colors. I'm going to be talking all about all this tomorrow, so, you know, here's your little preview. Yeah, everything is kind of prepped and ready to go. Mostly. I got some flock, because I'm going to do the carpet. And one of my followers on YouTube, Instagram, whose name I can't remember right now, sent me pictures of the interior of his DeLorean, so I can match it up. So all the stuff's gonna be ready to go. So the basically chassis and interior tomorrow. Not onto the body yet, because I got the metallics and I went with steel. The Vallejo metallics. They didn't have a stainless steel. They had steel, which is really dark. So I tried aluminum. And I think I'm going to go with that, because one thing I do know is that as the scale goes down, you need to lighten the colors to kind of match it. So I think the aluminum will work fine with this 124 scale. But it needs to be all refinished, and I may try to do the where are we here? So the brushed stainless look they got was literally, they used essentially a wire wheel. Just to see if I can get that look. I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish it. Ooh, whatever, we'll try. Dark aluminum. I have not, but I'm going to make a note. Because I'm going to be in the city on sometime. And I can duck in just a second here. Dark aluminum. Because right now all I have is darker colors plus the aluminum that I got for the Razor Crest. But yeah, maybe that'll... you say Vallejo dark aluminum. Are you talking about just the regular colors or the metal colors? Because that's kind of what I've been going with. Anyway, and I missed your previous note there. Why wing the stairs on 40 lighting blockade? Oh my, you lit the blockade runner. Nice. Nicely done. I am just kind of starting to look at those tiny kits, because I think they're going to be great for dioramas. Which is what I want to get into. Okay, I've used it and found it's close to the stainless. Okay, it is the metal colors. Perfect. I'm going to make a note on that. Because, yeah, the body's not going to be a priority for a little while. Or, well, maybe only a week or so. Yeah. But I did use this on the Strange New Worlds Enterprise. Or the Discovery Enterprise. It'll be fine. Like I said, it's... But yeah, that's what I'm working on. This is kind of the first step in something that I want to do. Don't know if I have the picture in here. I may not. So we'll just do this. And get that out of the way. Luckily, everything is running great here. This is nice. I had some troubles previously, like the last time I tried to do it, but it all seems to be coming together here. Oh, what am I looking for? Downloads. Holy shoot. Okay, pictures. And I'm just going to tilt this up. Because I don't think I can... I mean, I think I can add a source from the computer, but I don't know how. Alright, I'm just going to tilt one of the cameras up. So this is a picture from the Haynes manual. Doc Brown's workshop manual for the. So I'm gonna move this over in case so I can still see the chat. Dark aluminum. It is metal colors. Yes, thank you for that. I appreciate that. So this here, the Haynes manual, Doc Brown's workshop manual for the DeLorean time machine. It's really good because they give you a lot of the in-universe detail. Well, also kind of they got Doc Brown's diary, so you get this get a little bit of backstory and a little bit of conjecture and whatnot. It's all for good fun. But this image was, he's like, all right, I picked up a DeLorean. It's gonna be perfect for my needs. And they just photoshopped it in front of the garage from that the mansion they used to represent his place. So I got the DeLorean. I can figure out, the driveway, cobblestone. I can figure out grass and whatnot. But it's this building I got to figure out how to make, and I haven't really done any diorama work, so I really don't know where to start. Size, scaling, materials, but we'll figure that out. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. That's where this is going to kind of get things rolling and started. And then I'm going to build each additional. I'll actually have multiples of the time machine. The first, like the Back to the Future 3 in 1955 configuration and the train configuration, doesn't need any lighting unless I add it for the time machine elements, because you didn't really see the headlights in 1955, and obviously not in 1885 when. So I am actually using. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me take a look at this. Oh, you didn't have to jump in and say hi, but I appreciate it. And oh, was that a super chat? Cool, thank you. That's cool. For the stream, I'm using OBS because I'm multi-streaming over to Twitch as well. But I do it just because no one watches over there. But it's there if anyone stumbles upon it. Okay, Diary of the Last Thunderbird 2. Yeah, exactly. So this is going to be a whole thing. I've got a number of resources and people to ask and draw from. It's just get. The truth is, I'm more concerned about, because I couldn't find any plans for this. I mean, there's tons of pictures, but it's scaling it to the right size. Can I click on that? Hold on. Will that open another window? Okay, yeah, I already am subscribed to your channel. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Just wanted to make sure, because I'm like, I thought I was. Anyway. So, right, yeah, really, I'm just chatting now. I mean, there's this. Come on. You can do it. Oh. So yeah, there's this D I'm working on for the gentleman in Sudbury. It's slow going because it's almost as soul crushing as the refit. No, this one's actually going a little bit better. I've made some progress and added some of my own products like the fantail piece and the window masks, so I can get all that taken care of. including the neck, which took me 3 times to be even remotely successful. There's just so much to do on it, and I used some aftermarket parts that I wish I hadn't. I wouldn't again. That's kind of I made a comment on that earlier. That look, I love them over at Green Strawberry, but I feel like they're just adding stuff for the sake of adding stuff, and it's just becomes work for the sake of work, and it doesn't really add anything. Like this, the piece around here, this just doesn't make it better than the kit supplied, like the molded detail. But I did it anyway, and we'll say it's about half acceptable. Anyway, so I'm working on that. There's a piece that goes here that I need to put on before I can put the fiber optic through for that blinker. But I got this solid light, those solid lights, blinker there. I am happy with the deflector, though. I still need to make a little covering there. But it is well lit, well laid out, and it has a nice glow behind the dish because of how it's designed. So this part I do really like. Oh man, fuzzy. Oh, when I did the A-wing last, I was considering it, and I watched a couple videos where people did it, and I'm like, none of this adds anything. Like, there may have been a light in the cockpit, but I couldn't find verifiable proof. And most of the detail was in the cockpit. And then there's some other outer detail. Behind the guns, that once you put the two halves together and put the gun, you can't see it. It's like, stop adding. Feels like a video game, where they just pad you with bullshit stuff to say that you can get extra hours of gameplay when it's just bullshit. And I'm starting to feel that way. Like, listen, why all this stuff? To justify the cost? Or to make me do extra work I don't need to do that's not going to be a return on the effort put in? So I'm really getting turned off aftermarket parts lately, or rather I'm being much more intentional when I purchase them, because it has to serve the overall model. Hey, no problem, my man. Like I said, it looks like I have been subbed for a while. I couldn't tell you when I.
Well, you fucking piece of shit.
Well, when I subbed, but yeah, and I'm glad you've picked some stuff up from what I'm doing, because that's the plan. To look at. I don't want to say that I'm picking up where Boyd Trekworks left off, but there is that spirit in what I do, if that's a better way of saying it. Oh my god. So, well, Fuzzy, you do a lot of, well, I mean, I guess you're primarily aircraft, so is that an issue across there as well, then? I mean, I would guess so, given that you're commenting on it. Oh, I need...
What format do I want? H.264?
Oh, what's that? H.264. Yep.
Thanks. I have to do this all over again because the stupid thing failed at 99%.
Oh, god damn it.
I love how
Is it...
bad you are.
Are you using Adobe?
Yeah.
That's why. Now I'm just going to show off.
Oh, good. Now I don't have permission to compile it. That's nice. Thanks.
Second here. So this is something I have been looking for. I was hoping to find it in unbuilt fashion. This is the old Revell Magnum PI 308, Ferrari 308 GTS. Even though cars aren't my primary thing, pop culture is part of what I do. And I'm trying to get a collection of 80s 80s stars cars, we'll call it. Anyway, I found this at the Amro show in Gatineau. It was like $10, and maybe, just maybe, I can.
Where it's gonna go? Fuck off! Oh my god, thing!
Okay, yeah. I agree with you. I'm just gonna call you Fiero from now on. It would be nice to be able to order just individual pieces instead of a whole sheet that you may not use half of. Anyway, sometime along the line, I'm gonna try to refresh this thing. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a kit, but this is still a good find. This is basically just an assortment of all the things I want to kind of try to work on. Oh, can I? Oh, sorry, give me a second here. Maybe that'll make that go away. Whoop. Nope, that made it worse. Well, if I do that, I can crush that. Not what I wanted. Okay, we're gonna forget that for now. It's not as important anyway. Sorry, just trying to get my display working. So this is the first Galileo shuttle I did when it first came out and didn't have the interior. I'm going to do a refresh on this at some point. Add the lighting and add a couple mounting points. So I can potentially do some video work with it. That's kind of the plan with this guy. I did make paint masks for it. I haven't tried them yet, so this is also going to be the test bed for that. Because anytime I make something, I've got to test it to make sure it works first. There's that, and I've done a little bit of work on this 1000. Sorry, this 1000 NX01. Not much. I'd planned to go further, but then I got held up. But I did get the windows all drilled, and as difficult as it was, the edge windows, varying degrees of successful, mostly straight. But these stupid oval windows in the super thick plastic. Ugh. Anyway, we'll see how that, because I do plan on lighting this. It's really just sorting out, what I'm going to do as a video. And, but, oh, wow. Thank you, Steve. That was unexpected and very generous. Thank you. That's awesome that you have the Ferrari in your stash. And yeah, I did see the when I went to your channel, I saw I didn't go to it. I just kind of very quickly looked at it while I was doing this, but I saw the Fiero because I've seen the new box art for the reissue that they put out. But yeah, you can't go wrong with sci-fi and mecha stuff. Come on now. And once again, Steve, thank you. That's on. I appreciate it, man. Anyway, so this man it being a live stream build versus a curated video build. But part of the reason I've actually set up my screen like this is, hey, there's the man. So for anyone who doesn't know, you probably don't know, hey, Steve, you take it easy, my man, and stay in touch. Scale model Eric is, I started at the encouragement of Bill at Hobby Center. I started basically sci-fi model builders club in Ottawa. We meet once a month. Eric has been, I don't want to say right-hand man because that makes it seem like he's working for me. But he has he has been backing me up, because the last month and a half or so I got behind trying to get a bunch of stuff going. So no, Eric is not. Eric is my contemporary. And I know I thanked you privately before. Maybe I did in public too. Anyway, Eric, thanks for all the help, my man. Also, I didn't comment on it, but the Optimus Prime. It's nice to see your building. So, keep doing that. Trek Mods, hey, mister. Good to see you. Like I said, this is an unplanned stream. I'm just testing the hardware, so I appreciate you y'all ducking in to say hello. Thanks for the comment on the pilot build. I don't know if you watched it all the way through. There's a tribute at the end. That wasn't planned when I started doing it, but just kind of came naturally because of the era I built the original one, and just wanted to kind of give a shout out to all the people who kind of were involved in those early days. Anyway, before you jumped on and commented, I was saying that part of the reason I set up my stream like this, it's good for viewers because you get two views. I mean, I could show my face, but it's the content that matters. But if I ever do cut this stuff into different type of video, I can cut and paste and do all sorts of things. Anyway, like I said, I'm kind of just chatting now, because the visits, the people dropping in were, like I said, unexpected. Tomorrow morning I'm going to jump online, and like I said, for anyone who missed it, going to work on the DeLorean, not the Back to the Future DeLorean, the stock factory DeLorean. Yeah, thank you. I'm using OBS to multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch, and kind of the running joke is that no one watches on Twitch. But I'm there anyway. Actually, I'm going to click over and see if... what do we got here? Yep. I do have one loyal viewer on Twitch. Thank you very much.
What?
I have one loyal viewer on Twitch. Thank you very much.
That's me.
But yeah, I just had to make sure that everything was working. I was having trouble with this one. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that stock DeLorean. I wasn't even planning on picking it up. But then I did on a lark to add to my way too large stash. And then it kind of came to me, the plan. I want to do all these various... The goal is to have all the versions of the DeLorean, Back to the Future DeLorean, and use a combination of practical diorama pieces and photography and post, image, Jesus, what am I saying? Image manipulation to really create little scenes, whether they be from the movies or, imaginings, whatnot. Will I be able to do what I want to do? I don't know. But I did get this. Give me a second here. I'm going to tilt this up again. So, y'all may have seen this guy, Felix Hernandez, there and there, pop up on your feeds. He does these amazing little videos that show the process of him making his miniature art. So I got these through Domestic. I'm going to check those out first, but he does have his own course. And then, just this one, maybe it's good. Techniques to create scale models, which I think is more than not just the kits. It's like from scratch, plus this diorama one. So I have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. We'll try. I mean, that's what it comes down to, right? try things, and it'll either work or it won't, but everything should advance your skills as you go, and as long as you have fun with it, then really doesn't matter whether it gets finished or not. Better off with YouTube. I mean, I feel that way. I've had more success there recently than any platform. Okay, the DeLorean mashup. I remember at the end of last year, there's a push for that, and I saw some posted throughout the year. It looked interesting. I'm not much of a kit basher, but I do like the creativity it brings out in people. Because I think they did the shuttle last year as well, the toss shuttle, right? The year before, where people were like, mix-ups, mash-ups, and whatnot. But yeah, that's. I mean, unless y'all want to hang out and chat, that's basically it. Like I said, test, everything works. We'll see if this pops up first thing. I may log on earlier than 11 tomorrow just to make sure this one actually works. But we have, by the sounds of it, from everyone, I've got good audio, I've got good video, everything works. So yeah, that's something. In the future, I may do one of these lit. Eric would know because I asked. Is what I've noticed is anytime I go to a car deal, a model show or whatnot, like hardly anyone, next to no one likes their cars. And with all the tiny SMDs available, the things you can do are amazing. And if no one else is doing it, I might do it. 62 lights and Bluetooth. Oh, nice. Well, you know what? Just regarding your diorama, that's kind of where I started. There was a period, just a couple of years, maybe between 2013 and 2016, where I was just trying stuff and doing things I hadn't done before. And it's a good period. I met new, once again, if you watch the Enterprise video, the most recent one at the end segment, I kind of give an overview of all that. It was a good time just trying new and different things, experimenting, and that's what kind of got me to where I am now. It's trying. Sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't, but it's all fun. And yeah, I see what you were saying, like lights and Bluetooth and all the stuff. Just good on you, man, for trying that, and instead of it sounds like it worked out, so great. But excuse me, sorry fellas. Okay, well that's good to know that at least some people are doing it, because it's a perfect subject for it. Like I said, especially with what's available now, because even like if you don't want things blown out, an 0402 SMD is perfect for headlights, because it's nice and tiny. You can get in there, and it's not blown out. I was having that discussion earlier. It wasn't a long day. I'm just kind of, as soon as I started doing this, I got tired. That's the way she goes. But okay, I'm gonna log off now, because you guys have helped me prove that everything works and I can get my chat to work. So if y'all make it, if anyone makes it tomorrow, so I'm going to log on around 11 o'clock. I'll probably log on a little bit before 11 just to make sure everything's working. But and yeah, the plan is just to mess around on the interior and chassis on that DeLorean, and Onyx Fierro gave me the idea for a better choice in color, which I won't be able to get till next week. Oh my god, excuse me. Sorry, fellas. But yeah, I'll pick some up and see if I can get a good color on that on that. So thank you, y'all, for jumping in. Thanks for the super chats for the people who did it. It was unexpected and generous. And look, at the end of the day, I appreciate y'all watching and engaging, because that's kind of what it's all about. It's, let's connect and chat and share ideas and whatnot. Right on. I said, yeah, try and join me. Look, the timing may not work for you, but I'll post I'll post progress pictures on the Instagram as well. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, and I will see whoever I see tomorrow. And just a second here, and do that. Okay, and where do you stream? You stream on the YouTube? Do you only stream on YouTube? Do you multi-stream? Stream somewhere else? Yeah, me and Andrew worked together at the the grocery store here in town, way back in the bad old days of 1996. But yeah, let me know where you're streaming if I'm still up. If I make it that late, I will check it out. Only on YouTube. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. And like I said, if I make it that long. Anyway, thanks a lot, everyone, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. And